Uh, hey, yo, it's really just about to be like, hey, yo, what's good? Yo, what's up? You know, like, my name Marius, and it's really just the first video type shit. So, yo, hey, you know, moment I may put it up right here, just because it's like, what? Gotta make sure I look right for the cam, look right for the cam. How y'all feel about the freeforms? Well, you know, this first video, John, nobody really gonna comment nothing. My friends would tell me, hey, you should be making story times, because I be having crazy shit just going on in my life. And I usually think this shit regular, but that's neither here nor there. I always say like, nah, but I'm like, fuck it, let's make a video. Not gonna lie, I was holding off on this. I was bitching because I always wanted to do like a video or talk about some shit, but I was bitching for like a good minute because I'm like, bruh, what should be my first video, or like how should I introduce myself? Even this intro right now, this shit took like damn near 17 tries. You know, I need to give off that right vibe from the beginning. My name Marius. This channel really just finna be like some fun, talking about my life, just stories like that, shit like that. And if it goes somewhere, it goes somewhere. But I'm really just talking about my life. And I thought, what's the best thing to really talk about first video? Then like your profile picture. That's what everybody gonna see you as. That's what everybody gonna see at first. So, you know, this is my profile picture right now, as is. I'm saying this now just in case I change it in the future, because it is just like a corny shit, me in the closet type shit. Y'all don't even know. And I'm gonna tell y'all the story behind that. Put my hands up, because I may edit that shit in somewhere, but who really knows? So this story time behind my picture is how me and my mans on this two mans, it's like a little party get together, two mans, but this is a two mans dome, bro. The girl I had, that girl was a below, I don't know. You know, this story time, bro. My man's low-key was being the elements, because why he even set this up? It's also like a story time about my first time doing dabs. So I was thinking, what's like you do dabs, you get high. Why not tell a story while smoking the bud, you know, smoking the bud, you know? No, time to start rolling that shit up. Maybe I'll speed up the rolling process, we gonna see, but y'all gonna have to see. So I decided to record the rolling process, shit like that. I only got a little crumble, so it's like, I don't know. We gonna make it work though. We gonna make it work. But first we gotta get like the tunes on type shit. This cutting your blunt with the wraps, that's for the birds, bro. I swear to God, I just use this box cutter. I don't care if that make me a bitch. Don't make me a real nigga. Fuck all that shit. But anyway. Alright, so, you know, It's the blunt. It's kind of iffy. I did what I could with the little bit I had, but it's gonna do something. So let's get to this story. I can't even lie to y'all. This motherfucker ripped too. So we really just gonna have to do what we can with this. But I'm gonna let y'all see the first spark. Yeah, that's gonna get us right for the story. I'll fault up. But also y'all let me know how I rolled though. Like all you like, I know it ripped right here, you can see the smoke coming up, but all you like thugs that be popping pills and sipping lean, y'all let me know if this was like at least a decent job. But alright, my fault y'all. My sister wanted to hit this shit. It's like the day before my grandma's funeral. Bro, I know I sound fucked up for that. My friend, it's my friend. Nothing. I think I'm gonna say names of my friends. My friend. Nah. I'm gonna cut the name out. I'm gonna cut the name out. And we just gonna call him L Mans. We're gonna call him L Mans. So my friend L Mans, who had met in like 9th grade, I think. I don't think I've known him since middle school, but I think he went to my same middle school, but he was friends with my friends in high school. So I really met him through like my childhood friends. So L Mans, it's a day before my grandma's funeral, and L Mans is gonna hit my phone while I'm just chilling. I'm chilling in my bed and I get a message from L Mans, and he's like, "Hey bro, I got this 2-man situation going on. You should slide through." And I'm like, "Bad, bro. 2-man, come on now." Y'all niggas is not passing up a 2-man. Stop playing. It's me to pull up, and he'll get me a ride and shit. So my ass going to my mom's room, and I don't know. It's real bad because it's the day before the funeral, but I'm telling her like, "Hey, can I go out with my like friend I didn't say Elmes. I used an entirely different person, like entirely different friend's name, because my mom doesn't know Elmans. So I was like, "Hey, can I go to my friend's Adrian's house?" I was like, "Yeah." So I was like, "Hey, can I go to Adrian's house? We really just gonna be chilling and cooling and whatnot." And she was like, "Oh, okay, sure. Yada yada, just make sure you're back home at like a certain time because we do got the funeral." And I'm like, yeah, I got to. Shit like that. So I go back to my room and I'm like, I text him, "It's go time. I'm ready to slide, baby. I'm ready to slide. So he comes and he picks me up. And we chilling in the car. We in his mom's car. We really trying to talk in code in front of her low key. And that's literally all we did in the car ride. We didn't really say nothing. Really just was like, what we gonna do, who we gonna get, shit like that. And his mom drops us off at his girlfriend's house. Because at the time, L Mans, this is why he got that name too. L Mans was dating a girl and living with her. He was living with her at the time, which is crazy. This is crazy that we went to her house before we went to a 2-man. You know, that's really fucked up because he really down on his luck. He was really down on his luck at the time, and she was holding it still, and that nigga was still cheating. So, but he got like kicked out and shit, and it was real bad, bro. He was going through like a hard time. Like it was a bunch of mental shit for himself too. It was real bad. Also, I knew I was gonna be smoking. Can't forget the beverage, bro. Keep the bev. Now can't get it. Hit me right there. So L Man's mom drops us off at his girlfriend's house. I'm already thinking, dang, this is like nutty. This is evil. This is like, this is bad, bro. Why are we doing this? But it's like, fuck it, cool. We go inside of his girlfriend's house, and we're just sitting there chilling on the couch. A few seconds into me and him chilling on the couch, his girlfriend comes downstairs and they start kissing and shit. And then he follow her upstairs. I'm like, man, if only she knew. If only she knew for real. But I'm not gonna tell on I'm not gonna tell on L Mans. Like, that's just the code, bro. Eventually L Mans come back downstairs. I was really just chilling. And he asked me, hey, you ever have dabs before? I'm like, no, I haven't. Cause my thing was, I'll like smoke. I'll smoke or like hit a cart. But even then, carts are pushing it. Cause when I get like cart high, that shit like don't feel good. And I don't drink. So I was really just trying to stay away from stuff that sounded too scary like that. So I was like, so I've never taken a dab before. And y'all let me know if this is normal for taking dabs. I don't know, bro. But I said no. And then he asked me if I wanted to. I was like, fuck it. I'll try anything once. So then nigga gets like the pure shit. Like the what do I call that? Gel. You know, the inside's the THC. He scoops it out on like a flathead screwdriver or some shit. And then he pulls out like a blowtorch, because he came downstairs with a backpack with all this shit in it. He pulls out a blowtorch and a hollowed out screwdriver, like all the way through the middle. And he started heating the tip of that bitch up. I started feeling like a crackhead. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think that's normal. He heat that bitch up and he started like pressing the heat against the, you know, the pure resin so it burns, and we're smoking it through a screwdriver. And I felt like, bro, I'm a meth head at this point or something. Like, damn, how'd I get here, bro? What's going on? Mind you, I was still young, so it's like I wasn't doing nothing bad. I was like, say 17. I think around 17, 16, that range. I was 17, 16. And I'm 19 now, so we both hitting the dabs, and I'm like, it didn't hit me at all at first. So I'm sitting here, I'm like, bro, what's going on? Why don't I feel high? And he's like, oh, just give it a little minute, just sit there. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck? This shit ain't never gonna hit me. And then I like focus on like a weird ornament. I think it was like an elephant or something that they just had on their wall. And I focused on it. And then I think, for some reason, I started thinking about Shameless. And I don't remember the episode, but it was like a cancer patient, and Frank was Frank was going on a bender with her and shit, and he had sex with her, and then when they was getting high, she didn't know what getting high felt like. And he was like, you will know when you feel high. And that shit kept replaying in my head. And then everything started getting slow. So I'm like, everywhere I look, I felt like my eyes were still 12 million years behind. I felt like I was talking slow. I could feel all my organs. I could feel my heartbeat, shit thumping and shit, bro. I'm really out my element. I'm sitting here like a fucking goober. And this nigga's like L Mans is a terrible trip setter, bro. Like, he'll laugh at you, make fun of you, try to make you like tweak out or some shit. He did that to all my other mens. So L Mans, he's over here like grabbing his ferret and then like making it crawl around on me and shit. Telling me like evil, sinister stuff like, oh, the shadow man in the corner. I'm not believing it because I already know about shit. Like, but he gonna get me later on in the video and later on in the story. But so he basically just sitting there trolling, and eventually he goes back upstairs to like go talk. It's like around that time for us to leave now. So he goes back upstairs and he goes and talks to his girlfriend for like a good minute. And for some reason, I'm getting dumb horny on the couch for no reason. Like, I'm getting stupid bricked, and I'm like, I don't know. I just laid back and I let it do its thing. So I'm laying back on the couch, arms up, and a moan escape my mouth because for some reason it feels like a ghost just glurping my shit, just going stupid on my shit. A moan slips out and I'm like, bro, ain't no way I'm finna be moaning. Turns out I was about to be moaning because I just started moaning crazy. So I'm sitting on this couch just moaning like a bitch. And the whole time I'm thinking like, bro, he is upstairs. He gonna come downstairs, think I'm a weird ass nigga and kick me out the house. Cause why am I moaning on this man couch, bro? What's going on? I'm sitting there just, and I'm trying to stop myself too. So I'm like, man, calm down, bro. What are you, moaning and shit like a bitch. But as soon as I heard his footstep on the step, everything stopped. Everything stopped. I got back to normal. But he said his goodbyes and he said, yeah, we out. So we on this walk because she don't live too far. We just walking and talking and shit. And at this stage of the high, for some reason, now I can't control my motor functions, especially in my face. So I'll be just like randomly smiling and then it'll hurt my cheeks. So it'll hurt so bad that I'm just like, bro, I gotta stop it. And I'll slap myself. Like I was really like tweaking for some reason. I was tweaking on some shit, bro. I don't know, bro. Bro might have laced me or something. But yeah, nah. So I'm over there not controlling my face. Sometimes I'll just stare at my friend. He'll stare back at me. He calling me weird and shit. And this is when he got me. When he, like, cause I'm tweaking already. He started being he started being an L Mans again. Cause he's like, I'm hearing chains and I'm like feeling the cold breeze. And I jokingly tell him about what's going on in my head. I'm like, dang man, those chains, it low-key scared me. I feel like the horsemen of the apocalypse gonna come get us. So this dude started telling me that they is and they're coming to get us, and those lights over the horizon is them charging towards us. And I'm scared now. I'm literally tweaking. And it like tweaked me out to just being completely silent the rest of the walk. So I'm just like scared, looking over my shoulder, completely silent. I'm locked in here now. But eventually we just get to the house and he walks in, but he doesn't introduce me. So like that's L-Man move right there again, bro. Like how you not gonna introduce your mans, bro? And he in a whole different area he don't know nothing about. So he walks in and he's hugging on his girl and whatnot. And again, I'm locked into not being verbal right now because I'm scared. But I'm trying to walk through the door. They're standing like directly in the path. And the girl closed the door in my face. But for some reason, again, I'm still locked in. I'm not talking. I just keep letting it happen. But I'm like trying to push against it. I'm pushing my face against it. Like, nah, I'm supposed to be in here. I'm on some weird shit, bro. I don't know. Eventually, she noticed I'm at the door. And we walk in. And as soon as we walk in, first thing I'm greeted by is this big fucking Saint Bernard, bro. And I'm a little nigga. I'm 5'7", bro. 5'6", actually. Let's just round it down, actually. 5'6", bro. I'm a short nigga, bro. And this big ass Saint Bernard barking at me. And they get past him. And I'm still just standing there because I'm already tweaking. And I feel endangered. This Saint Bernard barking at me only. And I guess that man been there before, but come on, man. You only gonna bark at me? Basically that. But it's like, you only gonna bark at me, bro. So he's backing me into a corner and they're just like, bro, walk around him. Walk around him. And I'm like, what? What am I supposed to do, bro? Actually, I get like, I don't know. I just took my brain, forced my legs to just march past the dog. And he just started moving out my way. But we go upstairs and they're telling me like, yeah, no, the dog, we needed you to come past him faster because the dog can't bark too loud because my parents are here. Your parents are here. Why are we in this two-man, bro? This whole night just stupid, right? But we go into her room and I'm greeted by a dude I know from school. And I don't know if I should drop the name. We're like acquaintances. I'm not really gonna drop the name. I'm just calling him D. So, I'm greeted by D and 2 other girls. And one of those girls was supposed to be mine, but, you know, they was just over there. So we're in the room, and I'm sitting down, just trying to, I'm still on my non-verbal stuff. He really like scared the words out of me. But I'm really just, my fault. Sister was listening in, but yeah, no, so I come in, I'm sitting down in like a corner, and I'm just like being non-verbal, you know, scaring the huzz at that point. I'm scaring the huzz. I don't care, bro. I was scared myself. I'm scaring the hoes out of fear for myself. But I'm sitting there, I was like, oh yeah, what you come here for, you know? I'm sitting here, I'm like, oh yeah, nah. L Mans told me this is like a 2-man situation. I didn't even know you was gonna be here. And he was like, he came real close, he whispered in my ears, he's like, I forget exactly what he said, but he was like, something like, we're not getting no butt tonight, bro. I'm already knowing. I'm sitting there, I'm like, dang, for real, how do you know? He's just like, man, we not gonna get nothing. So I'm locked into that too. After he told me that, I was really just locked in on doing my own thing. And I'm so happy I locked into doing my own thing, because later into the video, y'all gonna really hear this shit. But I was so happy I was locked into doing my own thing. But eventually, so the 2 girls, they just like brushing each other's hair, sitting over in the corner. It's me and we would talk occasionally, but I was mostly on my phone or sitting there quiet. And L Mans and his girl, and they on the bed, and they so obvious that they getting frisky in a room full of people. So they getting stupid frisky, and out of nowhere she like hop on like on top of him on his lap. And mind you, my face, I'm like facing, so I'm like to the side so I can see them out of the corner of my eye. And then I like shift my body a little bit, and it's like over me. D is over by, like his back is facing the girls. I described it horrible, but apparently they was getting freaky behind me, and this dude was like, bro, don't turn around, don't do it. So I'm like, bro, why not? And I instantly whip my head back. I turn around, and me and the girl lock eyes while she riding my mans. And I'm like, oh shit. I instantly turn back around, and I'm just locked. So after me and her made eye contact, and I turned back around, the bed had ended up breaking from them doing they little freaky shit, you know? So both get off the bed, and she's just like, okay, everybody just get in the closet, yada yada. Cause they was just like, fuck it, we just gonna fuck. So they put me in the closet, and this picture was provided by D. This picture, that's my profile picture right now. We all in the closet with the girls, and with the other 2 girls, and I'm still just sitting there quiet, you know? You see me the picture. Wasn't posing or nothing. That's just me scared, I guess. And D just started putting on moves on the girls the whole time. He really like making them giggle and whatnot, but D had knew these girls already beforehand. To me, these was just randoms. But he still ain't end up getting no butt. Maybe he did later on, but actually no, I hope he didn't later on, because he's around my age now. But eventually they finish up, they open up the door, and we all come out, and I have ended up getting really sleepy, and I'm just like, oh yeah, I'm so tired. Everybody was getting tired, and so I ended up just going to sleep. And this is a picture of me sleep, shit like that. It was taken by the L Mans, and I ended up sleeping through like a bunch of missed calls, bunch of missed texts from my mom, because you can't forget there was a funeral the next day. So eventually one just wakes me up, it's like ringing, and I finally wake up, answer the phone, I'm getting yelled at. She's like, where are you? You said you was over at your friend Adrian's house. You're nowhere here. We went over there, we checked. They said you're not here, you were never here, yada yada. And I'm like, man, mom, don't be mad, but I'm at this house. And I gave her the location, and then my sister had to come and pick me up from the location. I had to change in the back seat. I'm getting undressed. Her boyfriend in the front seat with her. They just trying to look forward. I'm getting undressed. And I went to the funeral, but it wasn't nothing too crazy. Like I forgot to tell y'all, when I woke up, I felt still high from the dabs. So I'm at the funeral and I'm like, I can't feel anybody's presence. So I'm accidentally bumping into people sometimes, or I'll get too close to people. And I'm like, dang, this is looking weird. And then eventually we got to like the food section, food we eating time during the funeral. And my cousin's asking me, they're like, Marius, are you high? And I thought I pulled it off so smooth. I was like, no, guys, what are you talking about? And I went to the bathroom and I started using the bathroom. But eventually left the funeral and we went on with our lives. But later, my friend, the L Mans, he hit me up again and he's like, hey, let's meet up at the skate park. I'm like, oh, okay. So we meet up at the skate park and it starts to rain. So we hide under this tunnel and then we see like this @ it's like the @ symbol for like a snap. And it's like, it's the girls from the party's @ that's what my friend says. He's like, yeah, that's the girl from the party's @ and I was like, oh, that's cool. She's like, yeah, she despite you being all like tucked away, she was low-key fucking, she like was fucking with you. And I was like, oh, for real? I should add it. So I added and I'm texting her and I'm like, yo, what's up? She said, yo, what's up? And I was like, oh, I just really was asking about her stuff, like, how you doing, stuff like that. And then she had brought up not being able to get a job because of her age while we were texting. She's like, yeah, no, I want to get a job here, but I'm too young and they only hire like 17-year-olds or something like that. Something that was a high number. And I'm like, even if she's 16, I don't want to go for that low key. Because my thing was, I don't really date people that's 2 years younger than me. I can't really do that for, I don't know. It feel weird to me. But I asked her, like, just out of curiosity. I'm like, not out of curiosity, but out of fear. I asked her, like, oh, how old are you then? She says she's 15. And I said I was like 16, 17. But now that I'm thinking back, I was most likely 17 if I cut her off from that. But I was like 15, or it might have even been 14. It might have even been 14. I don't even know, bro. I don't remember. But this was all still at the skate park with my friend while it was raining. And I'm like, bro, you low-key set me up. L Man's strike number 4 or something, bro. Like, you low-key set me up, because now, what if I did do that? I did crack that little shit. What if I did crack that little shit? And now I'm in jail taking big fat dicks in the ass, bro. Huh? Luckily I got out of that, bro. Moral of the story for real is, don't have L Mans. Really know your people. Do your research on your 2 mans. Like, make sure you know shit about the bitch. Especially the age. We don't want anybody touching on little kids. Okay, let's cut that out, guys. Okay. But yeah, I think that's really it, bro. It's just stupid.